Well, this is a celebration of Christmas. Every day by day to do so. The first is into there's some wise when you do, there's something to do so. This is for example, this is the first time to do so. This is I got for Christmas. Every day by day to do so. It's the greatest I have received before. This with the good joy, the Christmas joy. So today I got this for Christmas. So this is for the Christmas presents and the Christmas stockings. And for example, do so the first thing is to do is so flags it to the first things. So anyway, so let's take a look, see what I got. So today I got this a Sony modeled MDR ZX110. The stereo headphones. So it's a perfectly, first time to do so. It comes black, looks perfect. So every day to do so is in here is that means so this is that she says the a powerful high quality sound. And that is to do so every day to do so. For example, to do so, it's what you do what you can into. For example, if this means are is it just like that? To do so and some point to do is this nice, perfectly black headphones. With this headphones and they take this the Lysophora into Cuba. So I got the source that and the first thing to do so every day by day is the first thing I need to, for example, it says a quick folding style. That's the way it is to do so. It's fun to do so one. The for example means are the things right here. This it's a really nice Sony headphones. It costs in $19. So not that cheaper. It's not expensive. Every day to do so, if I need to. If this headphones, the list of fortification for the Cuba. Okay, now the CDs. So, here's I got the a Queen Greatest Hits. So, the first time I do so is the original, the 1970s and 1980s. So, it's the greatest hits. So, that means it's over here is for the 70s and 80s. So, that's a classic to do so. So for example, that's original. So that is to do so and to do so forcing to. For example, to flip around. Here's the songs to do so. Here's a close up. So here's all the songs to do so. So all the songs to do so. For example, do so. It starts in the 70s and 80s, so every day by day. So for example, do and you're trying this is every day by day. So at least look in the classic Queen. So I'm looking for the Boxing Day. So in the HFA, I'm trying to look for. So here's another Queen 2. So here's this is to do so. It's just like the so do's all that here. There's the one hand right here to do so. What's the name? Here's the sticker right here. He says, "Digital State of the Art Remastering by Ron Wungling." So, for example, so to do so, just like in the 70s and 80s, to do so. So here's the Queen Greatest Hits that I got here. So for example, what? This two same by same as for example is the first to do is the first right here. The deck is to do so the Queen Greatest Hits and Queen 2. For example, do so every day does. Flip the side over. And here's all the songs to do that. Close up very fast. So all the songs to do so. Everywhere to do so. All down here is to do so. For example, one to do this way here is what's to do. We should do so. 2011 digital remastered. So that's it. What that means are this are to do so, and I can do so. For example, try to listen for that for my garage. So next, here's a U2 18 singles. This means the ultimate U2 collection, featuring the 2 new singles. The Saints Are Coming and Window in the Nights. So that's this means to do so why. So for example, so don't force to do so. This are for the way here decide what to do, for example into. So flip this side over. And this is all that here. You give it a close up. So all this is song to do so, all that in here is all around to do so. For example, every day by day is an simple at least to do so. For example, why this is from 80s, from 1980s. So for example, do so, point to. That's a string to do so. For example, do so. Every day by day to do so. I listen for that, it's simple at least to do so. Next CD called Pink Floyd The Wall. This is called right here Pink Floyd The Wall Remastered. That's a remastered CD in 2011. So for example to do so, this year I heard that the movie called Pink Floyd The Wall. That's in the R-rated movies, so that seen the movies. And then I saw the movie before into right here. For example, flip the side over. Is what you hear all the CD 1 and 2, only 2 CDs, so the only way to do so. Here's a close up. Here's a close up right here. It's all that right here. Here's the CD 1. All that to do so every day by day is what into. And the CD number 2. These are all the songs to do so. For example, the CD 1 and 2 is only here to do so every day does. It's a simple mind to do so every day by day. And here's this tape I saw. Here's the tape that's if this tapes are what you can do so. It's recorded this is what we call Mother, and what is called Another Brick in the Wall, part 1 and 2 and 3. It's right here to do so. It's just called here Hey You. And it's here this right here to do so. Run Like Hell. So for example, it's simple mind to do so. That's a very awesome. And listen for garage, so simple I like to do so. That's the 70s. Next, here's a CC Top called Emulator. It's this Emulator. It's just so right to do so. This is from 1980s, so every day by day to do so. This for example one. To do so here to do so and awesome. So for example, every day by day to do so. The first one is one into. For example, to flip this side over. Now here's the songs are wrote up. The songs right here. Or the album. Wrote up album to do so. All the songs to do so. For example, how to do so. And to re-record it in my cassette. So my vintage Memorex cassette. So how to do so into right here. For example, do so. For example, do so right here. That's from 1980s. CC Top from mid 80s. And another CD called Guns N' Roses Greatest Hits. So just like in Queen Greatest Hits, so this means are Guns N' Roses. So for example, it's classic rock. And so please listen on the radio all the time to do so. Listen for the radio to do so. Flip the side over. So here's all this like do so every day does. So here's a close up here. All the songs to do so. For example, it's simple. For example, what you do every day by day to do so. And then that gets to do so. Randomly here to do so. So for example, this every day by day is funny to the first tell to do. Is that going to into my hand? So for example, it's all do everywhere, just every day by day. So listen for the classic rock. For example, so listen for the classic rock. Listen for my garage. Listen for in the airport in Cuba. So first time to do so. Well, that's about it. I got for Christmas. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. See you again soon, and peace. And don't forget to subscribe. I hope you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.